Joey, you've had a massive off-season which you featured in the Rugby League World Cup for New Zealand. You've been married as well. What are you feeling ahead of your first game of the year?
Yeah, just a lot of excitement. I've had a big few months there and sort of just been training hard now just to get out there on the field, and yeah, it's finally here for myself. Obviously the boys started last week, but I mean for myself I'm just excited. I get to do it at home. So I had my last game in the colours last year, so that's another exciting thing for me where I get to play in front of the Roosters fans and some of my family and friends.
And I guess this weekend we're playing against the Warriors, which is where you've grown up in New Zealand. What's that like, that rivalry between our club and New Zealand?
Yeah, I don't really got too much of a connection there with them. I've never really done anything with them, but I mean a lot of my family go for the Warriors, so it's sort of they always try to decide who they're cheering for. But for myself, it's just about how I can go out there and perform, and I'm not too fussed who we're playing. I just want to play the game in the way that Roosters players should. So that's what I'm trying to do.
And talk me through playing for New Zealand in the Rugby League World Cup. Obviously, you received the Golden Boot Award. What was that experience like?
Yeah, that was awesome. That was my first World Cup. We had a great team, so I was just really excited to be a part of it. Playing fullback there was a good opportunity for me, and it was just whenever I get to pull on that Kiwis jersey, it means a lot. It's the highest thing that I can do in rugby league, and unfortunately we fell short at the tournament, but I thought the boys, it was an awesome trip, being over in England for a couple of weeks there, and just really competing with the best players of each nation was pretty cool. But yeah, unfortunately we fell short, but I enjoy pulling on that jersey whenever I can.
And I guess in a personal journey, getting to play for your heritage would be really special for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a lot behind the jerseys. You brought up in New Zealand, so it just brings back so much memories of you being a kid and dreaming of playing for that black jersey, and that's why you do it. Really, is a lot of the young kids, and I guess for me now, getting a bit older, I guess that's sort of my goals, is inspiring young kids from, I guess, little towns where they don't have much opportunities. You get to really, I guess, give them happiness, but then give them hope with whatever they're pursuing. If they put their mind to it, they can achieve that.
And heading into your 8th season as a Rooster, is there anything you'd like to achieve this year?
Oh, obviously, I guess everyone knows what the end goal is to win. But there's a lot of hard work that goes into all that. So I feel like we've got a good team here, but we haven't proven anything. It's a bit of young boys here, and then we've got some great leaders. So we got to, I guess, prove it to ourselves first of what team we want to be. And I guess just playing for the Roosters, playing that style that we want to play, is what I'm trying to, I guess, chase, and just wake up every day chasing different goals, and trying to be the best Roosters player that I can be, and also the best person that I can be off the field.
And speaking of young blood coming through, Joseph-Aukuso Suaalii, he's in the centres as well. I guess, what's your relationship like with him, and sort of nurturing him into being the next best rugby league centre?
Yeah, he's just a great friend of mine. I think we've built a good relationship over the last few years he's been here. He's treated like a little brother to me, so he's always bringing that energy, always funny, always just someone good to be around. But obviously you see what he does on the field, and I think he's just scratching the surface there. He's someone that wants to get better every day, and that's what I really like about him. And it's good to see him in the centre position. So I feel like it's always been a solid position in rugby league where you can really battle oppositions, and I know that he'll be up there with the best centres this year. So I look forward to seeing how he goes, and I'm always trying to help him now, and he's definitely helping me out too. So it's been good.
And talk me through, you've come through the Roosters Pathway program, including the Sydney Roosters House. What was that like, I guess, grew up in New Zealand, moving over to Australia, and then being taken under our wing as a Rooster?
Yeah, it was, I didn't know what to expect really. I didn't really know much about Roosters. I didn't know too much about rugby league. I was I grew up playing rugby union, so I didn't really know too much what I was getting myself into, and I guess I probably was a bit lucky coming to the Roosters. It's one of the best clubs, and I didn't know that at the time, but the way that they sort of offered what they're willing to do for me, and I got to fly in and out for a bit there, where they let me finish my school in New Zealand. And then obviously I moved into the house with a few other boys that were living away from home, and just the way they treated me from young. Obviously, there was no way I sort of wanted to leave, so I just wanted to stay around here. So ever since I was young, they've always treated me the same, and there's great people inside the club, which makes, I guess, the Roosters what it is. All the way from the top, from Nick, all the way down to like Ishibor, Harold Matz, all those guys. Everyone's looking after you, and that's also, I love the area. It's a lot different to where I'm coming from, a little small town, but I'm grateful to be a Rooster, and every day I try, I guess, better myself, and that's the culture here at the Roosters is, I guess, always striving to learn more and be a better person.
And I guess one last question heading into this weekend. Obviously you suffered an injury in camp, and it was unfortunate that you couldn't play last week, but I guess what are you looking forward to ahead of this weekend and getting the job done and in front of a home crowd?
Yeah, I'm just excited to get out there, really, get things started for this 2023 season, and building those new combos off a few new players. But I'm just excited. It's, like when I get to pull on that Roosters jersey, I always try to do my best. So it's my first game. I'm just, we've had a few injuries, and we've got a few young boys in there, but I think that's when we play our best, and that's when we really go after it. So I'm really looking forward to being back with the boys, and I guess just having some fun.